many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Beavis, out to get us started. And off we go from Nashville. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Mendoza. That's caught. It's the NFL's all-time leading receiver, Jerry Rice. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So the first catch for Jerry Rice, always fun to talk about. His career stats, Charles, they're so good. He leads in so many categories that we can't even get to them all.
Yeah, what do they say? He combines ridiculous statistical supremacy with crazy longevity. How about this? Most receptions, yards, touchdowns, just to name a few of the accolades along the way.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Mendoza. Right side, that's complete to Clark. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. The Dallas Clark back in his day, so good at catching red zone touchdown passes, but he's also very good in the middle of the field, anywhere on the field.
Absolutely fearless. Could absorb hits, absorb contact, not get knocked off of routes, and find a way to make catches and big plays to give them a big-time advantage. Not bad for a former walk-on linebacker of the University of Iowa.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and goal, Raiders.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
That is caught by Rice for a Las Vegas touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2.
They'll try and throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and 2.
18, run, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go now. 60 Bobcats, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Newton. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
They snap it to Newton. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Newton now to throw. And he's got it. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
60 back, Warriors, 70. Lightning, hey, check that. Street. Hey.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. From a yard out. And the Titans have come back to make it a 2-point game. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Mendoza. Over the middle, complete. That's Moss. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
19 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Back to throw now on first down. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's caught here by Adams. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Back to throw again. Working another incomplete. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
They got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
It means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people and power his way forward.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Right back to Genty on 1st down. The 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go.
The 2-point attempt is no good. It keeps the score. Raiders 21, Titans 14.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Now Newton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
19 light, 7 Pirates, Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the 50, Newton. And
gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
70 range, 70. Let's go now. 19 tight, not cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Here's Newton. Now swing pass for Dillon. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Dillon, 33 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
And the Las Vegas first down.
On first down, it's Genty. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Las Vegas.
19.
Once again, it's Genty. Down to the 42, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Myers' kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
On the jump.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers is set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Newton. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now Newton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down to the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Mike Evans, 63 yards. And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Next to score, Titans 28, Raiders 24. Harrison Davis to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty, 65 yards. And the Raiders have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that gives him a 3-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Newton. Wide open receiver complete. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Newton. Now he'll tuck this and run. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Back to throw, Newton. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
To the air again, Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Davis on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that is going to tie the ball game early into this third quarter. So give him 3 on that drive. Normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now a 2nd and 2. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That one caught by Rice. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line.
And the Las Vegas first down. A gain of 16.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And the Raider first down.
And that's complete to Adams.
And there's his pass.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 164 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. That is caught. Touchdown Raiders. Jerry Rice with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Ready.
Throwing is Newton. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Newton to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking of...
And now the kick is blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Mendoza now throwing on 4th down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Newton now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Lawrence. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's Newton. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now Newton. Swinging this out for Pollard. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here we go, 1st and goal.
Mustang 19, Cougar 19.
They'll run with Pollard. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Pollard one more time. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. This is 3rd and goal.
19 tight. Warriors 70. Let's go now. 70 line.
Newton. Over the middle to Evans. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker.
For the field goal.
The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game